Alright, I'm walking out of the dorms now. You should be able to see them behind me. Just had a nice little conversation with Papa-san, talking to him about if he's having a good day. And, itsukimasu. Ganbatte. So, asked him if he was doing well. O genki desu ka? Made it the honorific O genki. Starting to get a hang of that shit. So, I'm walking to school right now. It's Saturday. I'm just going to see what I can get into over there. I had originally planned to bike to Yokohama maybe this morning. But, lo and behold, went downstairs and found that I could not unlock my bike. Oh fuck, my watch is broken too. God damn it. Fuck. Well, that's... I didn't know about that. Came to find that I could not unlock my bike. And so, since I'm in Japan, it should be easy to pardon my French when I say that right now I'm pretty fucking pissed off. And shit's not been going as well as I'd hoped. It's not going bad. It's still a good day. But it really is fucking frustrating not being able to get on my bike. It's like having my legs amputated or something. But fuck it, can't really help it, so I'll just make do with what I can. Change my plans up a little bit, head over to school, see what I can do. Got some homework. I haven't really been able to say too much about what's going on in Japan to anybody because Skype has been really shitty and the phone cards that we were given didn't actually work. And, you know, as a matter of fact, I'm going to turn the camera around and talk while you see what I'm seeing as I walk towards it. So, I thought I'd take this walk, which is about a 15-minute walk or so, to just kind of talk about what's been happening in Japan with me, since I've been here for about 2 weeks. Konnichiwa. School's been going pretty well. My overall feeling is that the classes are really boring and almost a mockery of the Japanese language, because I feel like I've gotten a lot more practical knowledge and understanding outside of the classroom, talking to random people who aren't necessarily teachers. Every time I go out to Hachioji or when we went to Akihabara or anywhere really, I make it a mission to talk to as many people as possible about whatever question comes to mind. And that is a serious statement. No question is too stupid. And in fact, the stupid ones are usually the ones I gravitate towards. So, I've been spending a lot of time asking people things. Where the bathroom is, how much something is, if what I'm asking makes any sense. Things like that. And so that's really been exercising a very important part of language, which is, I guess, inquiry. Figuring out what's what. Sort of the way I look at learning language right now is like how a child would learn it. Just trial and error, which is something that Mr. Patrick, my Latin teacher, had sort of championed as the best way to learn in general. He had a little motto, and I can't really remember what it was, but it was like frequent mistakes, frequent questions, frequent something. But anyway, so that's my feeling about classes. They've been going well, and I think I'll do well. And more to come on that. In terms of like how it is at the dorms and social life and stuff like that, that's probably what's changed the most. I think that coming to Japan has really opened me up in a way that I wasn't opened up before. And to me, it's a feeling like I'm already sort of an outcast. Not really outcast, but outsider. What they call gaikokujin, foreigner. And so I just feel very privileged to milk that for all it's worth. I don't feel awkward or I don't know, it's like the elephant in the room, you know. I'm obviously not a part of this culture. So it's just opened me up. And so I've been doing a lot of things that I wouldn't normally do, like spending time with big groups of people, going out and having fun, being really funny and personable, and just having all these conversations with people. And so that's been my favorite part so far. Like, it's amazing. I remember when Brittany first went to Barry, how I felt about her spending all that time with everybody else, and how I kind of felt like she could have made more time for me, but I've since like stopped feeling that way. But now I see why she was so busy all the time. Like, I have stuff to do nonstop all day. Nonstop shit is the motto of a true successful college life, probably. Oh, so that's sort of a broad spectrum snapshot of what's been going on. But to get into the details, starting with last night. Last night, I think this is a fig tree, Lauren. These look like figs. What do you think? Are these figs? I think they are. Yeah, these are figs. Huh, interesting. I'm gonna eat this one. Anyway, last night, for example, it was Friday night, and we all went out to drink a little bit, and I only just opened my bank account, so I don't really have very much money, so I had to be conservative, so I got the cheapest beer that there was, and I was pretty okay with just drinking that one. But also it had a bottle of wine that I bought earlier, split between 4 people, so it was a decent buzz. And I wasn't trying to get super smashed because I had ridden my bike, and that's dangerous. So I don't know, that was sort of that's not something that I'm used to doing, but I really wanted to do it, and it ended up being really fun. It was awesome. My friend Quick took pictures and stuff, and those will be up soon, of last night. Just a good time, and it's in Japan, and it's with all these students from all around the world, all these different perspectives, and all these awesome questions that I can ask in both English and Japanese now. So that aspect is going really well. And now I think I'm gonna go up here and do some homework for a little while. This is a nice little walk to school. It's pretty scenic. Not exactly the bustling city that you would think Tokyo might be, but I guess this is like a suburb, so go figure, I guess, huh? Let's see. What else is there to say? I'll go over my roommates real quick. I have about 10 roommates, and we'll be able to see here in a moment whether or not that number is correct once I name them. The first roommate is named Yaho, and he is a Sinryoshe. He's sort of the leader in the dorm, along with another roommate named Koji, and they make sure that all the foreigners are doing all right and being well adjusted and stuff. Zanryose, that's what it's called, Zanryose. And next to him we have Alex from Georgia State and Maxim from Ukraine, and both two solid, funny guys. And then next room down, I think is actually my room, and I share my room with Todd Berry, guy from Australia. And past that room, it's actually empty. And then on the other side of the hall, we have a room that's full of garbage with no humans. We call it the Gomi Heya, the trash room. And next to that room we have Koji and a guy from America who's originally from Hong Kong named Calvin, that I call Kaobi, because that's kind of what it sounds like when it's pronounced in Japanese. And next to them we have Kosuke and I think Yoshi. Kosuke and Yoshi. And then next to them Well, actually, Kosuke and Yoshi. Kosuke is an actual Japanese person, and then Yoshi is actually from Korea. And next to them, we have Rodolfo from Brazil, and Tae-yoon from Korea. And that's it. それだけです. Those are my roommates, and I really like them all a lot. I'm really happy being in my dorm. Wouldn't trade it for any other arrangement. And let's see. What else? We're about to cross the street here in a second and go behind this busy road. It's nice back there. It's more quiet. There's some cool houses to see. This fig's really good, Lauren. Natural, right off the tree. Man, there's just so much. I'm tempted to talk about all the abstract shit that being in Japan makes me feel, but I don't know. It's just, it doesn't seem very pertinent to do that. When it comes to things like the blog and stuff, I'm really not sure how much I'm going to be writing in that. It might even opt to do videos like this, especially if my fucking bike stays locked up. I'll have a lot more time to walk and talk. But I'm not in a very reflective mood. I thought I would be. I thought I'd come here and, spend a day out and then think about it all day. Or spend a day out and then think about it all night. And then sort of have that be my pattern. But since I've been here, it's been more like really wanting to be involved with everything that's going on. I'm in a band with a school. I'm going to play guitar. Which means I get to play instruments, which is awesome. I'm going to have a part-time job in what's called the English Forum. I'll take a look at this real quick. Just all these houses and everything. This is behind the street. I'm going to have a part-time job as an English teacher in something called an English Forum, which is basically where I'll set a curriculum for the day, which is discussion-based. And I'll pick an issue and we'll talk about it in English, and I'll just sort of mediate the conversation. I guess I don't really know what it will entail. I think there's a training session, but my interview's next week and I have supreme confidence in myself. I really want to do it, so I think I'll get it. I'm part of the North American representation at the Soka Festival, which is happening in October. Apparently we're making hot wings as our national dish, which I'm not necessarily stoked about, since I can't really eat them. But I guess it's a fair dish to choose as like America's dish and whatnot. Let's see, what else? What else? We're actually going up to Soka right now. This is the street that will take us up to the campus, which you should see. It's pretty cool when you first see it. It's pretty grand, surprisingly. So I'll keep you this way. Let's see. Something interesting about Soka that I learned about pretty recently is that it's kind of like a slightly cultish, like very, very deeply steeped in Buddhism and stuff like that. And most of the people, like I guess on staff and stuff, are actually Buddhists themselves. And I don't know, it's an interesting undertone. But I'm gonna show you some buildings now instead of jabbering away. Pretty amazing building. It's weird. It's like very Western, architecturally. Oh man. don't know what I'm gonna do about my bike. I had to stop trying to fix it. I'm too old now to spend, like, I don't know, a lot of time doing one thing. It's making me progressively more and more frustrated, so I know when it's time to stop. And when I left, it was definitely time to stop. So I brought my bike in my room, and I'm taking this break. Probably won't try to fix it again for another 5 hours or so. And in due time, hopefully, either something will change with it and it will work, or I'll realize something to fix it and that'll work. And in the meantime, I think I'm going to adopt running, I guess. Running to Hachioji, running to school. I'll get in shape, get in pretty lean shape, like I already am. But we're getting closer to the main campus, so I'll probably be, I don't know, going back and forth between my face and the face of the campus. I'm on my way to the International Student Center right now, which is where all of our classes are and where we spend most of our time as students. It's a really cool school. Actually, we're approaching it now, so I'm going to turn this around and keep talking. Right in front of you is the school, the big sort of pinkish building, one of the outer buildings, I guess, of the campus, obviously. But man, Japan is just very cool. It's amazing. I've only been here for just shy of 2 weeks by, I guess, one day, and I feel like I've been here for years. Every day feels like it's like at least a week's worth of time, just with what you learn and what you see and what you experience. And it's been an amazing time so far. It's actually supposed to rain today, as you might be able to tell from the lighting and everything. I'm not sure how many clouds you've been able to see as I've been pointing the camera at my face and you seeing the sky over my shoulder, but this is the walk up to the main campus now. Very pretty. It's very interesting. The Japanese are very conscious of like space segregation. Like where I'm walking right now is people only walk where I'm walking right now. There's a road next to us for cars and everything, but there's no cross traffic. You know, in America, you know, people jaywalk all the time, and you know, it's basically no rules, even if there's something posted. But here in Japan, everyone, it's like a group think. I'm gonna show you a building right now. It's a group think, and people don't break the rules. The rules are understood, and they are tacitly enforced, I guess, almost unconsciously, from one person to another. Speaking of differences in Japan, the food here is so much different. Not only just the portion sizes, but actually what it is. And I don't know, when I first came here, it was hard to really feel full like I did in America so often. And my whole digestive process changed and slowed down and stuff, and I don't know, it's just very weird. It's very much so the opposite as it is in America. Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa. So this is the walk up now to the International Tower, though this is not the actual International Tower, and there's actually a really cool building behind me that I'll have to show you sometime. Huge columns, probably 30 feet tall or so. But yeah, there's the differences between America and Japan are so vast, but at the same time, a lot of the I don't know, commodities, the comforts are the same. You know, we still have showers, we still have beds. A lot of the things are the same. So, up this staircase we go. Phew. And then we're at the International Student Center. This building right there with the writing. This is the courtyard. Again, it's supposed to rain today, as you may be able to tell. And now I'm going to go finish up homework for the weekend so that I can really be free to try to fix my bike and waste more time doing that. Worst comes to worst, I'm just going to buy a saw and cut it off. I don't give a shit about that lock at this point. It's just it's a cancerous tumor right now, preventing me from what I like to do. So, International Center, Gaikoku Ryo. I don't know what those kanji are, but anyway, here now. So, I'm gonna end the video here. But I just wanted to say a very long-winded hello, a little bit of information. Thanks for watching. I'll try to make more. This is a lot easier than trying to write stuff. It's quicker. I have to think about it, then write it, and then proofread it. This is just like instantaneous. So this might be what I end up doing, just posting videos. So for now, love you, whoever you are watching. I'm sure that you're someone I love. And you'll hear more from me soon. I'll talk to you later. Maybe we'll have a Japanese only video sometime soon. Talk to you later. Bye bye.